What a way to start off a podcast, everyone. All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Buckle Bomb.
Hey-o.
Today we got a full house, a good old 4-pack, a good old 4 P Boy pack. Yeah, all the P Boys.
Jay Amazing back in the building.
Jay Amazing is back in the building.
Back
you know,
in the
he was outside the house. He was looking through the window. We saw him.
It was weird out there, man.
It was cold.
Buy a pack of cigarettes.
I don't smoke those, but they did keep me warm.
Nice. Yeah, we saw you peeking in. We were like, ew, look at that dirty, wet rat. It's cold outside. I don't want him making me feel gross. So we closed the blinds, shut him out, and we did the episode. But guess what? You're back in the house. You deserve it.
Like the redheaded stepchild of AAPW.
I'm not going to argue.
Wow.
That's rude. Okay, then we just get into it. All right, it's your boy, your resident star boy, Primo Campos. Now we got
Jay Amazing
back in the building.
back in the building.
I had a nickname for this. Fiesta de la Muerte, your boy Felix Rogers here. That's
a lot of words.
That's this week's nickname. I'll think of a better one next time.
That's epic
Fiesta
gamer sauce.
de la Muerte.
Why the hell am I last on this? Like,
You know.
no.
We went counterclockwise this time.
Counterclockwise, dude. It's your P Boys. We're just gonna do a end of the year recap. If you see us in public, call us a P Boy. We'll appreciate it, right, guys?
I mean,
We're all P Boys today, baby. Even you, the listener. And you know what? You know what P Boys do,
Don't count on
guys?
that.
Do you guys know what P Boys do?
No.
Huh?
No.
Should I tell them what P Boys do? They hit the like button, huh? And they subscribe,
that's exactly what people
and they share, and they leave a comment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They do all of that.
They
Yeah.
do it all. And you know what they do in the comments? Yeah. They list their favorite wrestling pay-per-view word by word,
Oh, yeah.
letter by letter.
They do that
They do.
They do that. Yeah.
because Jay Amazing's not in the building to ask that question anymore, and he still wants to know.
It's
He still wants to
raining.
know.
It's raining outside, and it's cold, and it's dark. We will throw Jay Amazing back out if you don't like, subscribe, and share. Do you want to do that to Jay Amazing? Look at him. This is audio.
Do it.
It's a cute kid.
Do it.
Please. God, this... Did the last one go this bad in the
I think
beginning?
so. Within the first 30 seconds.
Okay, but anyways, we're doing just an end of the year recap. You know, we just had our last show. What was that? January? No.
January.
God, I am
It's not
lactose
there yet.
intolerant. Dyslexic. all of it.
Lactose intolerant.
Yeah, I got vertigo. It's not good.
It was December. What was it? 6th, I think was Saturday.
Second, fifth.
Let's
Fifth?
just do the Wayback Machine, aka a calendar. That was the 5th.
It was the
Yeah.
5th. Okay.
There
Hey,
you go.
shout out to the Wayback Machine. Yeah. Woo. That's gonna blow out someone's eardrums.
Give me that.
Shout out to the Wayback Machine. It was December 5th. Had our last show. You know, we went out on I'd say a high note. You know, Greenback, the biggest, I guess, story to come out of that. Greenback got his revenge on Nasty Co. Cracked Nasty Co over the head with the kendo stick and absolutely yeeted.
Yeah, just Nastico.
Yeah, totally.
Well, yeah,
Just
you
Nasty
could make
Co.
an argument that he cracked one other person other than Nasty Co.
Nah, it's just Nasty.
Just Nasty.
Yeah, it was just Nasty Co, guys. Yeah, I mean, he got his win over Nasty Co after all the dastardly things that's going on. That's been going on for a while, huh?
Yeah, Nastico's been running his mouth
Yeah.
for a little while.
Nasty Co more like shut your mouth, though. All right, guys?
Yeah.
P-boys? All right?
Hey, that man wrestled in
fellas?
Man, I'm gonna wear that out tonight.
You're gonna wear that
I'm
out?
just shaking my head.
T-Ray showed off his impressive strength, lifted Angel Camacho for a body slam. That was pretty crazy. I believe Angel Camacho's like 400 pounds or something like that.
He's north of it. I will
Hey,
say
hey,
that.
big dude.
Yeah, that dude is humongous.
Thick boy.
Hey,
Lot of
Angel,
man.
Like, given all the credit there, he can go. Like,
That man can go.
tell
He
a great
was,
story. I love him.
yeah, that was good. Ava Wild absolutely destroyed Micah.
Dominant as usual.
Another fun fact about that match, Ava has wonderful gear. You know, I'm the gear guy. She has like these like pins and spikes on her like upper half. And while she was throwing Micah around, those pins were falling off into the ring. Spike up. And so that means probably T-Ray and Angel and Greenback and Asco were probably bumping on that. Because when we came back to class this Monday, yeah, they were still in the ring.
Oh, nice.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was running. I was about to do some drills, and I just saw something silver, and I was like, huh, what's that? And then I grabbed it, like, really fast, and I, like, pinched my fingers, and it hurt really bad.
That's a sick
I'm also a
hardcore
punk.
spot.
So basically, Ava Wild just turned it into an impromptu hardcore.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Honestly,
Just have a
after
bag
our
of
last
fun
interview
facts.
with her, I wouldn't put it past her. What an
Yeah, she's
awful person.
She's a bully.
Wow.
Freaking bully. I can say that now because she's not here. She's not here to,
I mean,
to
I can
bully
go
me.
get her.
I don't. We don't have to do that, guys. We're in an undisclosed location. We don't need to dox ourselves. Hey, Keanu, stop. All right. Wow.
But submission match.
Submission match. CJC and Steve-O. That was really good.
That was a fun one to watch.
That was my favorite match.
There was a part where Steve-O put him in the STF, and to get out of that, CJC bit his hand. I don't know if you guys recognize that or not.
I saw that. Yes, very creative.
Bit his hand, teased the sharpshooter, but then turned it into his own unique submission with an arm bar, which is, you know.
It's a dungeon lock.
Dungeon lock, yeah.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not his own finisher.
It's his now.
It was passed on to him.
Sick.
It's a Canadian thing.
Yeah.
I bet it is.
It's like a rite
Anyways,
of passage.
he's an awful person
It's
too.
like a millennial Canadian
Yeah.
thing.
I feel like I'm liking him. I shouldn't,
Yeah.
but I mean, I like Greenback.
I'm sure he gave Pops the run. Pops was mispronouncing his name the whole
Caleb.
match.
Yeah.
Caleb
Sean.
Jean Cartier.
Oh, he was saying Gene.
He's saying Gene.
Gene Gray.
Pops could do whatever he wants.
I mean, that's fair.
All right, who's signing the checks around here?
Well,
Y'all are getting checks.
No. Forget I said anything.
we had a handicap match with Alberto Reyes and Big, I like to say his name, Eli Schwartz.
Big
Sounds
Amish.
like how people would say it from Intercourse. They came away with a win over OSD. Looks like there was some fallout at the end of that match.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded like there was a bit of a miscommunication there towards the end there, and
Yeah, Seidel looks like he is in the dumps.
I mean, you know, Seidel had I feel like they had the match won. Seidel went for that moonsault, I think it was. He was moonsault, and ran straight into Big Amish himself. So.
Well, not unfortunate. I love Alberto Reyes. Up and comer. Please watch for him. That dude is amazing.
Yeah, he's these last couple of shows. I mean, what 2 shows?
Two shows, yeah.
I mean, the from the ones that debuted at the drag show, they were all on the show and they all won.
Oh, that is true, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, up and coming, man. We got more people along the way. That'd be nice.
Give it a few months.
Hinting at something.
What? Hinting at what? I'm not hinting at anything. I'm just saying, you know, we got some students here that are really good too, and they're on their way. That's all.
A little self-indulgent there.
Never. I would never do such a thing. I'm so humble. I'm a good guy. I would never do something that disingenuous. Anyways, let's see.
The social media championship.
Zach Taylor,
Yeah,
Leroy
you-
again.
Your
Can
boy,
I
Zach Taylor.
Yeah, Zach Taylor's my boy.
Yeah, he is your boy. No, but
Like to record his matches.
Wow. Can I start
Privilege
off
dropped
and
his
just
phone.
say I need to give credit to Zach Taylor because holy crap, he's actually making this like the social media title like something worth watching and whatnot. He's actually like doing the whole. He's actually taking the social media part
Yeah.
aspect of it to, you know, to light and whatnot. I don't know if you ever watch any of his videos. I actually came
Yeah.
across one of his videos.
Subscribe to I Am Zach.
Yeah,
I Am Zach and I Am Zach Reacts. I think
he
he
has
has
multiple
another one.
channels.
Oh yeah.
I only just saw the one. I Am Zach and whatnot, but.
Little taco truck himself.
He was basically like he filmed his like his thoughts before, during, and after the program with Leroy and whatnot, and it's like he's very cryptic as hell.
Yeah.
and he's a very good like storyteller in that regard and whatnot. So I was very impressed, and I loved the little jump cuts that he did. So give him credit where credit's due.
I love Zach. You know, I get to be his camera boy. You know, good man. That's all I got to say. Good man. He ended up taking the win, rightfully so. Yeah, I mean, but on that point, Leroy has been making the social media championship like really worthwhile too. I mean, ever since he won it, that dude has come out every single week, and the crowd absolutely loves him.
He brought his own pyro this time around
He
too.
did. He did. Start cleaning it up afterwards.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
confetti guns.
Wow.
Being a lowly cameraman, I have to go do extra things like that.
Got to pay your due, brother.
You should get a cooler camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll think about it. Yeah, next month probably.
Next one.
Yeah, I'll put it in the budget.
It's off season.
I'll get a camera. Yeah,
Wrestling has no off season, my boy.
make it high production.
A couple weeks off. Off.
We're still here bumping and grinding, brother. Not in that order. Not in the way you think.
Grinding and bumping.
Grinding and bumping, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Was that the whole show? We had, start the show. It was
There
Zach and Leroy.
was Chris Black and Austin James, I think.
Chris
was the match.
Black and Austin James. Talk about the strength from Austin James. My God. There was a point where Chris Black went for a arm drag and James blocked it, popped him up, and I believe it hit him. I can't remember exactly what it was, but the fact that he blocked Chris Black the way he did and then popped them up was pretty cool.
That's a
in my
big
opinion.
dude.
Yeah.
Chris Black. That's a big dude.
I'm more in the whole like after what happened
Ooh.
after that match and
Yeah.
whatnot. I mean, Lawrence, referee Lawrence and whatnot, I think did his job very well.
He did.
But Chris
Yeah.
didn't agree with a certain call or two and
True that.
let his frustrations known. But Lawrence actually kind of stepped up for
Lawrence,
himself, defended
you know,
himself.
after the whole open challenge with T-Ray, you know, Lawrence has really come out, and I will say is, and I think everyone here can agree, is probably the biggest like name here at AAPW. Like when he comes out, the crowd is popping hard.
It's not even when he comes out of the crowd.
He's not
It's-
even- yeah.
He doesn't even have to be a part of the show, and and people are still wondering where he's at. This man can be in the crowd and breathe, and people won't pop for Lawrence. It's very weird, but also it's like I'm very proud of him.
Yeah.
No,
It
yeah, for
reminds
sure.
me of that scene from SpongeBob where they host a talent show and like SpongeBob comes up and just like mops up the tomatoes. And everyone's like,
And then Squidward comes out. He's
it's
just like,
just like
God, just to pull back the curtain just a little bit, after the show, you know, after we cut the cameras, Lawrence walked out the curtain and still got cheered. After people were walking away, people turned around, saw Lawrence, and cheered for Lawrence.
That's awesome.
That is
I didn't know that.
ridiculous. Yes, I watched it and I was like, like what's happening? We also had Lucha Legion versus Warsaw and Vega.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, the referee kind of got schlunked, you know, got punted in the face.
you gotta wait. Yeah, I gotta wait till 2021 for these boys to have a proper match.
Unfortunately. That was a good match. Lucha Legion's always fun. El Rayo, nice character. He's a really good guy. He's very emotive, insane. That times two.
That's the only thing you can think of.
Is he not?
I mean, you know, yeah.
His name is literally insane.
Okay, but you know, it's unpredictable. He's wild. You know, he's
He's local fool.
Yeah.
I'm half Mexican. I can do that. Yeah, I think that was the whole card, right? Yeah, we got Leroy and Zach.
There's Leroy and Zach, the tag match, the
handicap.
Handicap.
the handicap,
Ava.
the women's match,
Austin, Chris Black.
Austin, Chris Black,
And then Greenback and
Greenback, and
Yeah.
T-Ray, and then
yeah, pretty solid show.
was it only just six matches?
I believe so.
I think
We're not looking at the card, guys. We don't,
We just worked
I've
here.
we're
slept
just
since
kinda-
then. Hold on.
pulling this out of our
Bums.
But still,
For our
overall,
UK viewers.
overall, a great show for our end of the year like finale.
Yeah, honestly, man, these last like I'd say 4 or 3 shows have been like
Oh yeah.
the best.
I feel we've definitely been making a progress just every
100%.
show since we've come back from COVID.
Gets better.
I wanted to talk about that. Geez, Keanu, you've been here for a while, so you've seen the ups and downs of AAPW. Jay, you came in during March.
I've been talking with Pops since about March of 2019.
Oh, okay.
I walked in to start working here beginning of June with Keanu.
Yeah, so you were here back when the first COVID show came back. I came to the show after that, and my God, the way production has stepped it up, it is amazing. And I'd say the wrestling rate too, like the way the matches have gone. Every single show, and you guys are correct, every single show has gotten like better. Like seeing where we came from, like your first show, there was no music playing.
Please don't.
Yeah,
Don't
Bury that away.
Episode.
Oh, the first show Jay and Keanu did together, there was no music playing. And then the show after that, we had some issues, didn't we?
We had issues.
we had
for,
issues for about the first 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it seems like everything's ironed out, and there are better things to come.
Yeah, absolutely. There, yeah, it's crazy. It's
Stay
coming
tuned.
It's coming from
Can't give everything away yet.
definitely the greenest guy in the room.
Oh, stop. The greenest guy in the room.
Greenest guy in the room.
Let me tell you a story about this man, Felix Rogers.
What did I do?
Uh-oh.
I'm a fan, by the way,
okay,
of Felix.
Yeah, I like him.
I'm a big fan. I'm
Good on-
saying right now,
good on
you
the
were
stick.
a great person
thank
and whatnot,
you.
but I've got a bone to pick with you.
Wow.
Because the day that I had no
unexpected.
commentating partner,
Uh-oh.
my commentating
Okay.
partner.
Oh, yeah.
Stu
Oh,
Meyer,
yeah.
Host of 104.9 The Horn.
Shout out.
Yeah, right. He couldn't make it, felt under the weather, and I was staring down, do I do a one-man show? And I already told, you guys how it's very awkward to call anything with just one person. But this little unknown guy right here.
I gotta emphasize little like that.
I mean,
Come on.
Yeah, that was, damn.
this man, Felix, stepped up, or Jacob
Shoot,
stepped up.
brother.
And we asked you straight up, like, do you have any commentating experience? And you were like, I'm an esports commentator. And it's like,
which is dope. This
Right.
man, okay, so I'm a big avid fan of Smash, and this dude used to commentate Smash. Jealous.
right. Like, so.
Which is hard to do.
When I
It's
heard,
a fast-paced game.
Even though I heard esports commentator, I'm gonna be honest. I expected the worst. Like I was like, oh.
Whoa.
I mean,
he's
esports
probably-
isn't a positive connotation. No, I feel that.
Whoa.
I wasn't expecting much. Let's just say that.
Gamers rise up, Keanu. Jeez.
Listen,
Put on for the gamers.
but you
Epic.
immediately changed my opinion on you within the first 30 minutes of that show.
Took that long?
Not even really.
I knew you would be good because you told me you were a Smash commentator, and every single like even decent Smash commentator is really good. Yes, no, they are good because you have to call like Smash is either someone getting timed out or it's like fast paced, especially Smash Ultimate and Melee. Have you ever commentated Melee?
No, not tournament setting. I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't know too much. I know enough about Melee to get by, but not like it was just like that's
But the fact that you commentated Smash 4,
I did 4 and I did Ultimate.
and Ultimate. Ultimate, it's not that fast, but it's fast, and to keep up with all that, you got to be pretty good. So the fact that you can do that is amazing.
All I know is that I was hitting some really valid points for certain matches, and you were keeping up with me, and then hitting like if I'm talking about Canada, and
That's what popped me
Yeah,
is
like that
whenever because Keanu mentioned something. It was in the
CJC.
Steve-O and CJC match. He had mentioned something about Canadian wrestlers, and you just shot back and was like, "Well, what about all these wrestlers from Texas?" And, talking about the Von Erichs were the names that stood out to
remember
me,
that.
and I was like, "Wow, this
Yeah.
dude, he knows his stuff, and he's ready. He's ready."
I read the wiki pages. I know what's going on.
Did you donate to the wiki pages? That's even.
I'll drop $1 every once in a while.
I don't.
I don't.
Wow.
wow, you guys are freeloaders.
Yes.
100%. You were right.
Wow.
Sorry to cut you guys off. Keep going.
But no, like I gotta say, like you impressed me that first night, and I'm glad that you're, on my side here, calling the matches and whatnot, because it makes me realize that AAPW is in good hands when I eventually make my transition into the ring.
It feels good. I know. It was like it'll be fun to kind of maybe juggle the two, starting because I start class in January, so it'll be
Sick.
fun trying to juggle that. And when the time comes for me to go actually out into the ring, whether or not I will work that out when it comes to it. But it's definitely like
I feel that.
it's nice because it was like because I moved down to Austin, Texas in August, and I like bounced around between a couple jobs, and I was just like, I don't really know what I want to do here.
Yeah.
And then bless up to like my FBI agent on my Facebook feed. I was scrolling down, and it was like suggested page, and it was like, hey, AAPW is a thing down here.
Wow.
Like, do you want to come sign up? And so I hit it up, and then I put my stuff in on the.
So was Agent Smith just like, what this kid might like? Some wrestling.
This kid needs some purpose. I was like, I know your most played song in Spotify on your Spotify Wrapped was the "Rollin" by Limp Bizkit. So I got you.
Oh my God.
It's not, by the way.
That's worth something.
But anyway,
Is it?
But like I put in the stuff, and I came down and got to talk to Pops, and he was like, well, this is kind of what we do here, and he was just like, he kind of gave me the whole rundown. Sure, he gave all of you, like how tall are you, brother? How big? I was like, Pops, you gotta look me up and down. I'm not the biggest guy in the room.
Oh my God. I've told that before. That intimidated me when he first did that because he was smoking a big cigar. I always tell that story, but my God.
He did the same thing. He sat down and he was like, is it okay if I? Yeah. He was like, is it okay? It's like, you cool if I smoke? You're okay with me smoking? I'm like, yeah. You this is your building. I don't know. You do you. But yeah, he gave me the whole rundown, and it was just kind of like. I was like, I think I kind of have to jump in and do this. Yeah. Like, and he was like, these are some of our graduates, like Jordan Grace and Ricky Starks. And I was like, okay, well, like, duh. Obviously there's results here. And I'm, even before knowing Ricky graduated from here, I was a huge Ricky Starks mark. I watched, So I had to come down, and I was just like, here, take my money. Here's the deposit. I'll see you next week. Just let me do something while I'm not training, because it's gonna be 6-7 months from now, even to when I'm probably gonna be in the ring. Yeah. So having an opportunity to commentate and do something that I've already done in my free time and something that I've enjoyed, but now in wrestling, which is like really one of my passions that like I haven't really been able to enjoy with anybody else because none of my friends are wrestling fans, or they are in like a casual way. Like they know who John Cena is, and they maybe watched a bit when they were kids, or they played like a game or two, you know, like one of the SmackDown versus Raw games or whatever. Yeah. But like I haven't really had any like wrestling friends or a wrestling family, and having this kind of outlet is pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty therapeutic to come here to make it all sappy. Dude, I was working at a crappy job. I want to call them out so bad.
Do it.
I'm not gonna do it, but because
don't say it.
Don't say it. Don't say it. I worked at a crappy job. My God, I told the story before. Yeah, that job sucked, man. I remember going home before I was here. I worked at that job for like almost a whole year before I came here. Working at that job and going home every single day sucked. The only thing that was keeping me going was my best friend at the time and watching wrestling 24/7, especially because AAPW debuted in October. So that was super therapeutic. And then I came here, and now I have a place to go, and I can talk to everyone who has the same interests as me, basically. Mm-hmm. Other than wrestling, like everyone here has like some kind of interest with each other. It's crazy. Anime being the biggest one. There was that one guy that commented, I missed when this podcast wasn't about anime. I don't know if you guys saw that comment.
I saw it.
Was it with Zach Taylor?
It was probably.
No. That comment.
Probably Ricky or something like that. We all know that Ricky Starks is an avid listener at Buckle Bomb. Shout out to Ricky.
Yeah, he is, totally. But no, basically, like coming here every single day, I'm happy that you came because this place is so therapeutic. Being around people that have the same interests as you, it's amazing.
Oh, it's great. And it's like, for me, it's like, it was kind of not really an ultimatum, but like this is kind of something, you know, I mean, obviously this is a childhood dream for anybody who shows up to a wrestling class or a wrestling academy and wants to become a wrestler, you know? So like when it kind of just falls in your lap like that, you gotta, it's like, well, I gotta give it the college try. Like even if it doesn't work out, like I'll at least like can move on knowing that I put in the opportunity, I gave it a best shot. You know, I'll go in, I'll learn, I'll do some matches. If it works out, I'll work the indies for a couple of years. If something happens, cool. If not, you know, I got to live the childhood dream for a little while. So I'd rather do it, try my ass off, not do, you know, fall a little short and be like, okay, I at least tried, than like never do it, you know? And you know, it was cool. I'm glad it is definitely has been a positive decision. We'll see what happens when we take the first bump.
But, man, right? Yeah, kudos to you, man, coming out here, like basically towards the end of the year. So
yeah, and everyone's super
cool too.
Oh yeah, everyone's super welcoming.
Surprised.
Like I definitely like I already feel like I'm part of the crew, even though I've been here a month and a half, 2 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks, something like that.
Let me ask this question real quick to you, Primo. Because actually, I believe the last time I was on this podcast, you hadn't started training, right?
I think I had just started.
I think he just started.
Just started?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're what, 2 months in, 3 months in now?
I think 2.5. Yeah, 2.5.
How did it feel like from your first bump to now? Like if you could, you know.
You want me to be completely honest?
Yeah.
It's gonna sound stupid.
Yeah, he's gonna brag right now.
Well, it's not a brag because it's the truth for me at least. Well, because we talked about it with Zach.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like. To be honest, I mean, you guys may not remember this or not, but like when I first came to production, I remember telling you guys all the time, I was like, I want to do it so freaking bad. Like I will like break my back on that ring just to get in there. Mm-hmm. So when the moment came, like I attacked the mat every single time. So to me, honestly, it never hurt until I banged my head like one of the first few times. Mm-hmm. But
how'd you do that? You know?
I just didn't bump properly. Oh. We were doing give away a little bit of it. There's a thing called the 8 bump when you throw both your feet up in the air. Yeah. I threw both my feet up in the air and I relaxed my head when I should have tucked it. I should have tucked my chin. And I didn't. And then, I told Zach on the podcast when he was on here, I was like, I tried to play it off. That's when I went and jumped up on the turnbuckle and sat down. But that's the only time I've really, really hurt myself. I mean, to be honest, the bumps for me, they don't really hurt. I mean, you guys see me, I try to do like springboard crap all the time, like before class and
work on wrestling.
Yeah.
Must be flippy.
Not to throw down anyone, but I want this too bad. So a little pain, if it ever comes my way, will not stop me. Right. So that's what I feel.
So that's a good. That's a good. I was like, for me, it's like it's probably it might suck. It may not suck. Like I grew up in like playing hockey and stuff like that, so I'm used to kind of getting like bumped around. But you know, I mean,
I will
for
say
me,
it's very different.
Oh, I know it's like completely different, but
It feels weird throwing yourself back.
It was a bit comforting, like coming in and looking at like all the class stuff and seeing like guys my size out there.
Yeah,
you know, because I was like, this is either gonna be like one of two groups. Either it's gonna be guys like me, or it's just gonna be
super
like
athletes.
Oh yeah,
I thought the same thing when I came here, and I was like, yeah, these guys just look like. No offense, but I was like, these dudes look like regular people, and they're doing what I want to do, which is not bad because I feel like that makes it even more attainable. It's like, on that fact, come to AAPW. We got people pursuing their dreams. Why not? Why not you?
Look like people.
I mean, not everybody. I mean, you know, obviously
We
not.
don't have any Brian Cages here. You're welcome.
I mean, not everybody. You know, not everybody makes it through, obviously, but to understand that, like. You know, it kind of puts everything in like kind of a realm of like possibility. It's just like it's okay. This isn't just like a daydream or something like that. Like, you know, if you're here and you want to do the work, then
You can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
There are some dudes in here that are like near the age of 30 and they're over here doing it and they're getting their chances and they look like they're going to shine too. So, heck, we have a 13-year-old here training. He's doing it. So why not you? There you go.
There you go.
Put it over to school.
Yeah, sign up for.
And on that
in
note,
January.
guess what time it is? Ad time.
I mean, you literally
Shout
just
out to
did it.
Dr. Schroeder. No, I want to shout him out.
Okay.
No, yeah,
Because
for real.
Dr. Schroeder is what would you say? What is he technically for us?
Like
sponsor?
Like a sponsor?
Yeah,
Lifesaver?
sponsor / head trainer / or not head trainer and like athletic trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
an
Yeah.
athletic trainer. Yeah.
Dr. Schroeder, I was gonna come up with a bad innuendo of like getting your back broke, but I'm not gonna do it. He'll fix your back if it is broke. How about that? I was very sketchy. I have never been to a chiropractor before him,
Same.
and I paid him, our fee for the school, and he took me in for an adjustment, and he showed me how messed up my body is. My hips are compressed. My lower spine was compressed, my upper spine was compressed, and my neck was compressed.
You know, I actually wanted to ask that. Like, how is that? Because I've never.
It's awesome, and I've tried to tell you already.
No. Listen, okay. I am stubborn. I am 26 years old, about to be 26. I have never once had a massage. Never once went to a chiropractor.
I had my first massage this year.
Never once. I don't like people touching me, but I also have. Don't.
For the people who can't see, I just reached my hand out
Across
to
immediately.
But I have been in sports since the age of 6, from martial arts to baseball to basketball to football to hockey, all that type of stuff.
Bulls.
I hate you. I really do hate you, Primo. But like, so how is that? Like, how is the massage? Because I know my back is messed up.
Yo,
I know my neck is messed up.
well, because this isn't a massage.
Yeah,
it's
it's not a
it's an
massage.
adjustment. So he's like breaking your back like a glow stick, baby.
Like I'm gonna be straight up with you. After the first time that he came in and helped us out, I, for about 30, 45 minutes, felt awesome.
Yeah,
The best way I can describe it, it was...
Yep. I know what you want to say. Go ahead and say it.
Oh,
nasty.
O-face.
It
Nasty
Towel
was...
afterwards.
Nasty co, baby.
It was like being drunk, I'd say. It was like being under the influence.
There you go.
Wow.
I'll say.
And,
go ahead.
The next 45 minutes to an hour afterwards, you're sore. Like, you feel like you get hit by a truck.
See, I was the opposite. He told me you go either two ways. Either you get the soreness or you feel alive. And I'm already an energetic guy. You know, I bounce off the walls already. After he gave me that, I was jumping like off of everything here at the school. Like the day I came, because I did it the same day
I do
of
remember
class.
that day. You were very giddy.
I was very giddy. Yeah, man. Shout out to Dr. Schroeder. You guys need to go take
Shout out.
Yeah, go check out Schroeder Chiropractic. Ah, boy. West Texas knowledge. There you go.
You want to
Chiropractic.
try that one?
Chiropractic. Schroeder Chiropractic. Go check him out. I'm sorry I butchered it. He's a really good guy. By the way, very unassuming chiropractor because this dude is like built like Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he is.
And he's a good-looking
He
dude.
is very tall and lanky. Like, very tall. And I was not expecting somebody like that. Did you hear him?
You think all doctors look the same?
More doctors don't look like they could literally like match up against Kevin Durant.
Well, there you go. Then
Yeah, he
you
looks
know,
like he put up 30 on Kevin Durant. I'm not even gonna lie.
I
it's
mean,
fine.
Yeah, basically, go check out Schroeder Chiropractic. That dude is really good. Tell him you heard from the AAPW podcast or that you heard from AAPW.
What's it like breaking spines in half for a living?
And looking good while you do it.
then he has.
I know, yeah.
Yo, his beard lineup, keep this in. That dude, that dude's haircut and beard, that man, hey, he knows what he's doing.
The
'cause
boy
that
does
dude is
stay
good.
fresh.
He
I'll
really
give him
does.
that.
And he dresses fresh too.
He does. He dresses like
Guys,
he makes
get
doctor
you
money.
a chiropractic that can dress and look good.
So fresh and so clean.
Boom.
Is that what it is?
At time over. All right, back to it.
Oh my god, I hate you.
At time. Shout out to Internet Historian. That's where I got that from. That dude's very funny.
So what should we talk about next? Talk about 2021.
Oh, we'll save that for next part. Basically, spoiler, if you listen this far, we're going to have a part 2, and we're going to go over, right? We're having
I
part
guess we
2?
could probably start.
If you listen this far.
Yeah, if you listen this far, right?
Am I wrong?
How do we want to
Stop.
start part 2? Do we want to talk about the down first, or do we want to start with the ups? Because I think
I guess we could just talk about the landscape of wrestling and like how it changed. That's why I wanted to really have you on, because you were there.
I mean, what do you mean?
Like, you've been here since like January.
I've been here so long.
For long, yeah, you've been here for a long time, so you know the ups and downs.
I mean,
Is this going in on the episode still?
I know, right?
Yeah, let's keep it. Why not?
With COVID and whatnot, I mean, it's
We got to save that for part 2.
What do you want me to say?
That's all, folks.
I hate you so much.
All right. Yeah, we'll cut it off here. Part 2 next week. Join your P Boyz again on this wonderful adventure while we overlook 2021 with our masculine bodies and masculine hands. Thank you.
I have baby hands. You can't.
I
you
have
can't
Burger
do that.
King hands too. I'm sorry.
Burger King hand. I said baby
What
hands.
is?
You guys never seen that commercial? Keep this in. The commercial.
I'm starting this podcast off next time,
Keep
like
this
for
in.
part 2, asking you about the burger.
I'll just answer right now. This is a little tidbit for the viewers. Burger King hands. I don't know if you guys remember that Whopper commercial from like 2012 or 2010. That dude was grabbing the Whopper and it was like, the Whopper's so big it makes other things look small. And he
Okay,
grabbed it.
I
Did you
do.
deep in
I
your
do
voice
remember
with
that.
that?
I do remember that.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now. I remember
Yeah,
those
I
commercials.
have little baby hands. Shout out to my mom. That's her fault. Yeah. We'll leave it on that, guys. Woohoo. Go Primo's mom. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
I'm pissed.
Epic sauce.